In this video, I'll show you what's new in Descript version 73. Welcome to this video. My name is David and I hope you're well wherever you are around the world. Now, this is some exciting news to me because it's now easier to add layers. Now, how do you add layers quickly in Descript? You can add layers to a selection with a new plus button. This is super awesome. Now, they've added a new plus button to the selection toolbar in the script to make it easier than ever to add layers. Adding layers in video compositions will automatically add scene boundaries to the range if not already present. Let me show you how it works. I'll go to Descript and I just have a project here. We only have one scene right here, but let's assume we want to add a new layer somewhere here. So if I make a selection to let's say something like this, when the selection toolbar comes up, we have a plus button here. This plus button supports adding a layer. And if you look to the right, let me click out. We only have one layer, the script layer. Now, let's make this selection again, up to right there, and then click on the plus. You can insert the following from this new option: project files, videos, images, GIFs, audio, text, captions, shapes, recordings. Super handy. It's more or less these buttons here or whatever is under here being brought right inside here, which to me is a big plus. The only missing thing is the templates, but this is highly appreciated. Now let's add something like an image. Let's say we want to look for like jobs. Let's say we go with this image here, click on it, and what happens is that we now have a new scene here and another one. So the scene boundary is added there, and this one. So what we'll have is the initial scene and then the new scene that has been added because of that particular image. And then once this scene boundary or that scene is done, we go back to the original that we have here. So what we can do here is just make some selection here, just adjust this slightly so it can fill there. And if I click out, you'll now notice that we have this particular script layer and now a business time layer, and that is for this particular photo. So it's super easy to add new scenes and assets quickly in Descript. Now let's look at the next option here. So now new add layer panel is also available, and you can find an all new add layer panel from the selection toolbar above, but also in the plus button to the left of your script, or via Command Shift K or Control, that is on Mac OS, or Control Shift K on Windows. This panel is a one-stop shop for all kinds of layers you add, whether they're your own files, stock media, shapes, or recordings. You can also dock this panel to the left of your editor for easy access when regularly adding layers, and remove it when you're done. So that's really awesome. Now let's go back here and let's see. Let's just scroll somewhere here. Let's say we click on this. See this plus here? This plus is everything. You can click on it or press on Control Shift K on Windows. Once you do, you can now see the options that we had in the selection toolbar. They are right inside here. You can also dock it to the side like that, so that you can keep adding whatever you want to add. Let's say we want to add right here. Let's say we want to add something like let me go with an image actually. Sorry, let's just add the plus again. Go back. Let's go with another image. Let's say laptop or something. Let's get an image, click on that. It's going to be added. It's been added right there. The only thing I did not remember to do is press on Control Z. I did not remember to add like a boundary for that. So it would be, actually end up going all the way to the end. So if I click on, let's just make a selection right here, and then click on this plus, and then go for laptop, click on this. It's going to be added to this selection right there, which is really awesome. And we get a new scene boundary here. If you actually add it to the whole clip, then it's going to if you just add the plus and add it, it's going to be added to the whole media right inside there. But that is not what we want. We just want that. But this new plus button to add a layer quickly is going to change a lot of things. And if you actually look at this, we have this script. click script, UGMonk. It's just a ton of things right there. If I click on this, got a ton of things right inside here. So I think it's something that I would recommend and say it's going to speed up the workflow really, really fast. What else do we have? We've got some new line script updates. So what's this? Add scene, speaker label, or inline note, or add marker. They've made it easier to add script from a new line by exposing buttons to add files, record, and other script markers like scene, scenes, speaker label, inline notes, and markers. So if we go back here, let's add a new line. Once you add a new line, you'll see the option type W to start writing. You can click on add file, you can record, and then the three dots here, add scene, add speaker label, add inline note, add marker. Super handy right inside here in Descript version 73. And I do believe now we have 4K recording in SquadCast. It's in beta. On my end on Windows it's still in beta. But Descript's remote recording solution, SquadCast, now offers 4K video recording on Mac OS. If anyone in your session uses a 4K camera, SquadCast will record their footage in stunning 4K while capturing other participants at highest resolutions of their camera support, typically 720p or 1080p. The new 4K recording feature enhances video quality for your audience and provides greater flexibility in post-production editing, such as zooming in without loss of image quality. This feature is currently in beta, and we're excited for you to try it out. To enable 4K recording, simply navigate to your show settings and turn it on. So if you have a SquadCast account and Descript account, remember you can just link them up and just be paying for one account because Descript acquired SquadCast. So other improvements include word gap improvements. Dragging on the word bar in the timeline to add a gap in a video now automatically adds a freeze frame. If you want a gap clip instead, you can still manually add a gap clip from the context menu in the timeline. When updating a word gap duration, we no longer automatically spot audition. This should make it faster to make lots of quick updates to word gap durations, and you can always spot audition when you need using Command Shift space on Mac or Control Shift space on Windows. Other tweaks, docking preferences are remembered. We now remember whether you chose to keep compositions or media panels docked across projects and windows. We've added timestamps back to search results in the sidebar. This is highly welcome. The fixed SDR, BT709 color shift issues, HD color export, and publishing should match source media more closely. Now, that's highly welcome, but to me, the big winner in this particular release is just how you can quickly add new layers to your project. That is whether from a selection or just from this new plus icon here, especially here, and then this new option for new inline script updates where you can add a scene, speaker label, inline notes quickly, and then the 4K video recording in SquadCast. So that's it for this video. I hope it's of value to you. Thanks for watching.